Day 7 of our spiritual couch to 5K. The idea is to make the entire day holy. And as we said, that takes time and it takes effort. So what is the last part of our day? What are we missing? We've covered morning, we've covered noon, and the different times of the day, evening. We've covered nighttime, and we've covered personal time. So the last part of our day is work, which also happens to be usually the biggest part of our day. Whether you're working at home as a stay-at-home mom or dad, or you kids out there, if you're at home studying right now but away from school, early summer break, how about that? That's pretty awesome. But whether you're at home or you're at work, working from home, whatever it is, we have to find a way to invite God into our workplace, wherever that may be. How do we do that? Well, remember what we're doing in the morning. Something as simple as making the sign of the cross, or saying, Jesus is saying, we should do that when we get to work. Wherever our workplace is, invite him in. However we do it, give him an invitation to be with us throughout the entire day. Now, it takes effort. Like I said, we're also going to be praying our noontime meal, redirecting ourselves to him. So it takes effort throughout the day, and we'll kind of grow with that as we get closer to God, and as we get this engine of prayer moving in our life, we'll get there. But it all begins with an invitation to Christ to come into the workplace. That would be a challenge, I guess I would extend to all of us. Whatever our workplace may be, before we sit down at our computer, before we pick up the shovel, before we, start doing things at home, whatever it is, whatever it may be, to first say a short prayer, inviting Christ into that time and into that space. But we have to do it when we get there. It's easy to say a prayer before we start work, before we get to the place. There's something about work that if we let it, I think it distracts us, it turns our attention away. A lot of the time it could cause stress, it could cause bitterness. But we have to be intentional about when we get there. When we enter into that space and enter into that time, we invite Christ in a special way to be with us, to aid us, to make this work that we do an offering to him, which makes any work that we do a blessing and a grace. God bless you.